Hello and welcome to this week's edition of ELCAT News. I'm your host, Jen Carlos. With the abrupt departure of Town Manager Denise Menard last week, following a vote by the Town Council on July 24th to accept the terms of a separation agreement, the process for filling the vacancy falls to the Council under the provisions of the Town Charter. Article 3, Section 3 of the Charter provides for the designation of an acting manager for up to 4 months while the Council conducts a search for the qualified permanent Town Manager. Filling the vacancy with an acting manager requires that the Council meet and vote in open session on such an appointment. Hill said that as of Tuesday, the Council did not have a particular candidate in mind, and they will discuss the designation of an acting manager at the upcoming meeting on August 6th, which will be held at 5 p.m. in the School Committee Conference Room at the rear of the high school prior to the town's National Night Out event. National Night Out is a free event for the public intended to showcase support of the community's local businesses, church and civic organizations, and various town departments. This year's event will include a car extrication by the East Longmeadow Fire Department, a series of demonstrations by the police canine units from Longmeadow, Wilbraham, West Springfield, Enfield, and Holyoke, and a helicopter landing, weather and schedules permitting, by the Massachusetts State Police Air Wing. The Rotary Club of East Longmeadow will provide free popcorn, the fire department free hot dogs, and other vendors will be offering water, snacks, giveaways, and free raffles. National Night Out is held on the grounds of East Longmeadow High School, adjacent to the tennis courts. Gates open at 5 p.m., with opening ceremonies at 5:30. The Health Department is reminding residents to stay cool during the extreme summer heat. Extreme heat can be harmful or life-threatening to anyone who is unable to maintain normal body temperature. The East Longmeadow Health Department website provides tips and resources for staying safe in extreme heat, as well as many other health-related concerns, including public health advisories, food safety, and mosquito and tick-borne illnesses. Visit the department's page at eastlongmeadowma.gov for information on symptoms and how to stay safe. Meadow Brook School is on track to have most of its roof replacement completed by the opening of school. Contractors have been removing the old roof membrane, checking the insulation layer, and replacing sections as needed. According to School Superintendent Gordon Smith, the project has moved smoothly so far despite the spells of extra hot weather. Approximately half the cost for the project is being reimbursed by the Massachusetts School Building Authority. On Friday, Director of Planning and Community Development Connie Broaders met informally with town department heads to begin the process of gathering input for the Planning Board to consider in its development of a town-wide master plan. A master plan is a guiding document developed to reflect the priorities of the community's leaders and residents in considering land use, zoning, economic development, and other factors. Broaders and members of the Planning Board will be on hand at National Night Out to provide more background about the development of a master plan and to engage residents in the process. The Pleasant View Senior Center is looking for cookbook entries. If you would like one of your favorite family recipes to be featured in the Pleasant View cookbook, please drop off your recipe at the office. No more than 2 entries per person, recipes must be printed and legible. Finally, stop by the library on Monday, August 12th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. for a TikTok on Lyme disease awareness. The East Longmeadow Health Department will lead a discussion with the UMass Amherst Laboratory of Medical Zoology. This lab tests ticks to determine whether or not they carry the pathogens that cause Lyme disease and more than 20 other tick-borne pathogens. A representative from the Lyme Disease Resource Center will also be at the talk to discuss the resources for those suffering from Lyme disease. That's it for this week's edition of ELCAT News. I'm your host, Jen Carlos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.